Weezer are a band from LA who are best known as being pop punk. They were formed in 1992 and are still going. They have sometimes performed under the name Goat Punishment. They have released 15 studio albums, 6 of which are called Weezer, and are generally referred to by a colour, for example, the Blue Album. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the 3rd studio album by Weezer, and it is called Weezer and is known as the Green Album. I think it's the first time that I've heard it. I'm pretty sure I've heard at least one track off it, which was Hashpipe, which was a single. It came apparently after a hiatus when they were working on side projects, which was then as a result of poor performance of the previous album. And on this album, they took a deliberate step to be more accessible and less personal in the songwriting. So I would definitely describe this as pop punk. It's certainly in that kind of area. It may be on the heavy side at times to be called pop, but it's still quite accessible in terms of, tunes and content matter that can be, pretty easily related to, and just kind of punchy and immediate. But some of the sounds that are used are kind of tending towards hard rock rather than just punk. But yeah, it's in that kind of area. I would definitely say that there's some really tight guitar playing in here. Like I said, simple songs. They've definitely succeeded in being accessible. I am not aware of what they were like before this, but it was an album that was easy to listen to. In some ways, I'm not really sure why it's found its way onto this list. Not that it's a bad album. I think it's quite a good album, but it's just so poppy in its approach that it feels quite disposable. And it kind of feels like it's a decent enough album, but what is the kind of uniqueness about it that makes it strong enough to be on this list? I don't really know. I found it to be reasonable fun. I would say there's drug references in it, just as a quick warning. I fairly much enjoyed it, but I wouldn't particularly go and seek it out to listen to it. And I would draw comparisons between it and Offspring and Green Day as being kind of in that sort of pop-punk mould, I would say. Anyway, that's what I think, so please let me know what you think by talking to me through the comments box, and that's it from me for now. Open the door and let your love come down.